Cities have been compressing human lives into smaller and tighter boxes for centuries. Look at these multi-level facades and fire escapes. Generations of urban renters stacking their entire existence into a few hundred square feet. Inside those boxes, the geometry hasn't evolved, but our material lives have. We accumulate wardrobes, electronics, and kitchen gadgets, then attempt to force all of it into a single, rigid, right-angled room. This creates a physical conflict. Survival in a studio apartment requires maximizing vertical storage, yet standard lease agreements strictly forbid drilling holes or modifying the building's infrastructure. Overcoming this restriction requires 4 specific architectural strategies: footprint consolidation, verticality, dynamic zoning, and optical engineering. Engineering a spatial system within these lease constraints allows you to exploit the air you pay for without altering the floor plan. Footprint consolidation requires every piece of furniture occupying floor space to provide structural storage or a secondary mechanical use. We can see this in historical mechanical innovations. These early designs used weighted pivot systems to fold an entire mattress and frame directly into a wall cabinet when not in use. Modern equivalents utilize hydraulic pistons. This allows a bed frame to lift upward, revealing an internal reservoir for wardrobes and linens. Transformer tables now follow a similar logic, collapsing from a wide dining surface into a narrow console. Once the floor is consolidated, the next step is to claim the Z-axis, the vertical plane stretching from the floor to the ceiling. Observe the physics of drill-free storage. Instead of screws causing localized damage, tension rods distribute lateral pressure against walls to hold weight. Similarly, adhesive strips use chemical bonds to grip paint without penetrating drywall, allowing floating shelves to be removed easily. Mobile verticality also helps. Slim, multi-tiered rolling carts measure only 5 inches across, fitting into the unused gaps between a refrigerator and a kitchen counter. You can also extract cubic volume from the negative space under your bed. Placing bedposts on risers lifts the frame, creating the exact clearance needed for low-profile storage bins. By climbing the Z-axis and overlapping furniture functions, you mathematically multiply your usable volume without triggering a security deposit penalty. Even with physical storage solved, living in one room presents a psychological challenge. Viewing your sleep, work, and dining area simultaneously creates a sense of constant clutter. Dynamic zoning solves this by using permeable barriers to split a single room into distinct functional zones. Open-backed bookcases and curtains act as borders. They segment the layout and block direct sight lines from your bed, while allowing air and light to flow through. Once the layout is zoned, you can use optical engineering to manipulate how your brain perceives the room's boundaries. Observe light multiplication. Placing a mirror opposite a window captures photons and redirects them into dark corners, duplicating your light source. Similarly, clear acrylic furniture reduces visual weight. Light passes directly through these objects, keeping sightlines open so they occupy less perceived space. Finally, layered lighting eliminates the flattening effect of a single overhead bulb. Combining ambient corner lamps with task lights on desks creates gradients of shadow that imply physical depth. These optical tactics ensure that a dense, efficient layout feels breathable. They trick the brain's spatial perception into registering a small footprint as an expansive environment. These 4 pillars allow for an organized life even within a dense urban context. The result is a total transformation. Wardrobes, shoes, and linens disappear into engineered compartments, while furniture borders define a clear flow between the kitchen and the bedroom. The studio apartment functions as a predictable, stable environment. It becomes a space designed to support specific daily routines, rather than a temporary storage unit for your belongings. Every adjustment relies on applied physics and removable adhesives. The original architecture remains untouched, ensuring your security deposit is safe when you eventually move out. Optimizing a few hundred square feet is the direct result of applying these specific architectural principles. It turns a compact floor plan into a deliberate, high-functioning home.